Oh, there we go. That's the button. That's it. Holy shit, I look awful. I can't bend down too much, or my hair's like sticking up over my fucking headset, and it just looks real bad.
That's why I need to take a shower, man. I was looking rough.
Like both me and Foursidez got ready for this, and you just didn't.
I ate, man. I worked for 12 and a half hours. So it's either I eat and I look good, or I look like shit and my stomach's not growling over the mic.
Just eat in the shower.
True.
Eat while we podcast. Yes. Podcast in the shower. That's it. I'm gonna move on.
Whoa.
Cock and balls on the podcast.
Oh, God.
Ludwig doesn't have shit on this.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second episode of Takeout Food, the podcast where we talk about our day-to-day lives, whether that be about our jobs, music, sports, or just really anything that's on our mind. My name is Ark. I'm joined by my co-host, Nick, and today we have a very special guest by the name of Foursidez. Say hello to everybody, Foursidez.
What's up, everybody? Let's go.
Yeah. So, I didn't even give Nick a chance to say hey.
Yeah,
say
he's
hey,
hi. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Yeah. So, Foursidez, I just want to shed a little backstory on how we came to start to interact.
True. Yeah, go ahead.
So I'm trying to think, like one day, me and Nick were streaming Terraria.
Yeah.
And I just get a random raid by a man of the name of Foursidez. It was like 5 years or something like that, but it was the first ever raid I ever had.
Super late at night, too.
Ever.
I think it was like 2 a.m. or something.
Yeah, it was very late. Me and Nick were doing a little playthrough of Terraria because I had never played the game before. And you raided me, and like 2 weeks later, I was just scrolling through my notifications in my Streamlabs OBS. And I saw you went to your channel and you were streaming at the time. And I jumped in and started saying, hey. And that's really like, I guess, how we started our interaction, started talking, joining each other's streams.
Yeah, we've been kind of going on each other's streams ever since. Been hanging out, having a good time.
Definitely, it's been great. I just kind of, that was one day I told Nick about you, and I was like, yo, check this kid out, bro. This kid's nice.
Sweet, yeah.
So I'm gonna open it up with a very strong topic. Very strong question for you, right?
Are you cutting this?
What is your favorite video game of all time?
Oh my god, man.
No. You gotta preface.
I was thinking about this earlier, like the other day, and it's like, it's hard to say one, but I lean towards two. Two pop in my head immediately, and I gotta go like Ocarina of Time, like Zelda.
Classic.
I feel like that's a lot of people's favorites.
Oh, 100%.
It's just such a classic. There's very few flaws in that game. And then Dark Souls 1 is a
see
personal favorite.
Got taste. A man of culture.
A man of culture, of course.
Yes. Dark Souls 1, and see, I wouldn't say Ocarina of Time. I would say Majora's Mask.
Wow.
Those two.
What's funny is that's the game I'm streaming right now on my stream.
I gotta say, the past couple streams you've been doing Zelda.
Yeah, man.
How's that been going for you?
It's been going good. The thing is that Majora's Mask has been one of those games. It's like a cursed game. Like, I swear to God, I've tried playing this game like 3-4 other times in my life, and I never really get past the first temple. So I've finally made it past the second temple in this game. That's the farthest I've ever made it, and it's going good. I'm having a good time. Been getting some good viewership. People hopping in and out. It's nice.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
I know Nick is a very avid Dark Souls player. I'm not. I played them, a long time ago when they were first coming out. I was never huge into them. But Nick, why don't you speak on Dark Souls since you're the Dark Souls man?
I don't know if Dark Souls man, because like when 3 came out, I kind of wasn't like really into it. But 1 and 2. Classics, fucking fantastic games.
Yeah, it's one of those games where it's like the first time you play it, it's just such like a great memory. It's like obviously it's a fucking struggle. Like I think it took me a good 60 hours to beat it the first time, but
that's the fun in it. That you literally you get your ass kicked and you love it. Like it's
it's the most like rewarding. It's like you'll get your ass kicked 10 times in a row, then at 11th time you finally do it.
It's like watching Avengers Endgame. It all paid off.
Dude,
See,
okay.
Nick is the type of person to where we will be doing a Minecraft playthrough, and if he dies once, he will never rejoin the world ever again. He will immediately stop playing it. But he'll go play Dark Souls and die 65 times in an hour and just be having the time of his life.
Hey, because I'm weird. You know what's also weird is I played the same games I did when I was in middle school.
True,
Like the same
man.
exact games.
Yo,
are good.
I still play like me and my friends always play like all the GameCube games because that's like what we grew up on. So like we're still playing Mario Kart Double Dash, like Smash Bros Melee.
Oh yeah.
Fucking all that stuff. Mario Party. Like we're super into like the old school shit because that's what we grew up on, man. It's the good stuff.
Right. And I love how like Noah's over here like, what's that? Because his dumb ass didn't grow up with Nintendo stuff because his parents fucking hate it.
That sucks, dude.
The first, it's not really a console you could call it, but the first like video game experience I ever had was on a Game Boy Advance SP.
That is, I mean, that is
And
a
I
console.
played-
That's a great one. That's a great one.
Played
Oh, wait.
the shit out of that Game Boy.
For the bit.
The bit? What are you doing? I
Pause
can't see him
champ.
right now. He just left.
I just
Pause
went and grabbed my
champ.
Game Boy Advance SP. I may or may not. I may or may not have been playing through Pokemon Emerald for like 2 hours the other night because I was bored. Yep.
Jeez.
22 years old, still playing Pokemon Emerald on my Game Boy Advance SP. Your boy.
Not gonna judge.
I played a
man.
lot of like Mario Brothers on it. Like that's all that I would play.
Like the platformer.
Yeah,
That one was shit.
yeah. I love that. But my first ever console that I ever had, I didn't get to start off with like a N64 or Atari
Because your parents
or
hate
anything
you.
like that.
Atari? What
I
are we,
wasn't-
40?
Yeah,
bro.
pretty much. I'm just saying.
Old school.
I'm just saying for people watching. But the first console I ever had was a Nintendo GameCube, and it still to this day might be my favorite
goat.
console of all
It's
time.
the GOAT, man.
Yes,
I think so. Fuck.
it's easily. That was the first console I ever had. Dude, that controller.
Yo, I still
Besides,
fuck
like
with
maybe
the
the
GameCube controller. I
Xbox
got that shit on
360
deck.
controller. Yeah, besides for maybe the Xbox 360 controller, that is probably the best controller that there is.
Right.
Yeah, you're right though. The Xbox 360 and the GameCube, like original controller, definitely like the two top controllers of all time. I'd say
100%.
easy. GameCube is just like it's perfect, man. Like you can't top
It is.
it.
It really is. What was your first console?
My first console, I mean, I want to say it was the N64. Like I got two older brothers, so like I always had video games in my house when I was growing up, like as far as I can remember. But my first like memory of playing video games, I think I was playing Mario Golf for the N64.
Oh, wow.
When I was like fucking, I don't know, 3 years old. That's like my earliest memory ever of anything. So great game.
Oh yeah. Classic. Everything on Nintendo 64 is classic. It's just like it's that
I'd say
console.
It's like GameCube and then N64 for me, and my two favorites. But that's just how I grew up. You know, a lot of people had
Right.
different childhoods.
My first console, so handheld console, was my Game Boy Color. That was my cousin's. I was like 3 or 4 years old.
Nice.
And I couldn't read, of course, because I wasn't like in school at all yet. Hell, I can't read now. But I had played Pokemon Gold, and I couldn't fucking read, so like the tutorial to catch Pokemon just made no sense. And so I would play through a fucking game with one fucking Pokemon, killing everything because I'm too stupid to figure out how to catch a fucking Pokemon. Because like in the anime, you know, you knock the Pokemon out and then you
gotta
catch
knock
it.
them out first.
Yeah. And then the game, you weaken it and then you catch it. You don't knock it out. And so I was like, why the fuck would I want to be catching anything? What the fuck is this? Why? Yeah, it was stupid. But
It
my
just doesn't
first,
click when
You
you're
know,
a kid.
you know that like the theme song says, "Gotta catch them all,"
what that was,
and you.
that joke wasn't
Did you-
funny. Next bit. Next
Pokemon
bit.
rap.
Jesus Christ.
Nintendo 64 was my first like in-home console or however you want to word that. Classic, fantastic. Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Smash Bros. 64. Woo! Oh shit, Captain Falcon. God,
fuck yeah,
still
dude.
to this day,
Fuck yeah.
still Falcon's still fun.
Smash Bros. Another one of my like all-time favorite games. That's like, I feel like Smash Bros. Has been like sort of like my defining game that like people know me for. Like especially my friend group, I was always like the best Smash player.
Smash God.
And my brother was like the best Smash player of his friend group, and like we really like kind of like bounced off each other in terms of like getting good, and then we like fuck all our friends up, and it got to the point actually where me and my brother started going to these local tournaments in high school. Just because, I mean, at first it's like you play with your friends, but then you're the best out of all your friends. You want to like, you know, go on to the next level. So like me and him and our other buddy, we all started going to these local tournaments that were at the university. Back when I was probably in like grade 10 or something. First time doing anything like it too. Like I've never done any sort of like competitive shit like that. And like it was always a good time, but like you go there with because you're the best out of your friend group, but everyone else there is the best out of their friend group, and you go there and you get rocked, and it's a huge like humbling experience to like know you're honestly just so shit compared to everyone else, even though in your head you thought you were like the fucking best. Like nobody's better than me at this game. I win every time, and then you get there and you're like fuck, you get rocked hard.
So I would say I'm good at Smash, like Smash Ultimate. My roommate like definitely whoops my ass every fucking time. But guess what? I'm still good at Smash Ultimate. I'm definitely not, but I have a good time. I've played
it's insane, like how great Tyler is at Smash Brothers. Because like I've watched you, Nick, and Nick, you are very good at the game, but you can't beat Tyler.
So
you cannot beat him.
You know the 40-year-old virgin, like that character. What's his name? Yeah, that's my roommate. If the 40-year-old virgin only ever watched anime, that's my roommate. Nice, perfect description.
If Steve Carell in 40-year-old virgin was a weeb.
Yep, that's it.
That is his roommate.
So my roommate Tyler, I lived with him for almost 3 years. I hate him.
Let's go.
But it's been it's been almost 3 years. Yeah, he's gotta have a roommate though.
Okay, when you say he's a weeb, is he like the?
Oh, like, it's bad. It's bad.
Like his whole room's covered in.
Oh no,
like girls,
like
it's not like that because he's not a very he's not a very social person. Like he doesn't care about what people like think his room and shit looks like. But, like,
true.
He's a weird guy, man, and like. Yeah, there's people that watch anime that are cool and shit. Like, if you watch anime, that's awesome. I've just never personally gotten into it, but like, he is weird.
Like, I totally get the anime hate and like why people, not even just hate, but people are like, it's hard to get into. I grew up on that. Like, I think one of my earliest memories again was watching Dragon Ball Z back when I was like a young lad, and just because I had older brothers, right? So like, I was always getting into this shit early on, and I grew up every Friday. I'd watch Naruto. I'd watch Bleach. I watched Death Note. I watched all that shit every Friday night. And I made it a point when I was a kid. Every Friday night, I gotta watch this shit at 7 p.m. on the dot, channel 16. Like I was there every Friday watching that shit. And like I grew up on anime. I was the first one out of all my friends to get into it. And I like ended up convincing all my friends to get into anime. Like back, I don't know, like later grade school, early high school. And like I got all of my friends starting to watch that shit, and then like towards the end of high school, I kind of like fell off of it. Like I stopped kind of watching it, but now like all my friends are like huge into anime, and here I am. Like I've watched a lot of anime, but like I can't say I'm still watching it all the time. I still love anime, man. Like don't get me wrong, like easily some of my favorite shows ever. But
I just need something good that I can just start with and
watch part 1 of Naruto.
True, yeah.
Don't go watch Shippuden. Watch part 1.
No, yeah, never watched Shippuden first, but
do you guys consider Avatar: The Last Airbender anime?
See, that's a controversial question, but I would definitely consider it anime because, like,
it's a good one. Yeah.
You're not gonna call it a cartoon.
I've seen that.
I mean, come on, it's not. Just
an art style.
Yeah, dude, literally, it came out on Netflix a few months back, and the day that it came out on Netflix,
Xbox.
I watched half of the entire series that day.
It's a classic, man. Like I haven't watched that since like back when it was airing too, but like I do want to give that a rewatch. That's a good one.
You guys are probably gonna clown me, but like there's a show, it was on Disney Channel a few years back, and I personally believe it's in like my top 20 shows of all time. Gravity Falls
Sh-
is a
I've
fucking
Leave the call.
never-
Leave the,
amazing
leave the call. Leave the call.
It's
We're
so
talking
good.
about no. How? Wait, so we're talking about Dragon Ball and Naruto and like fucking classics. You go Gravity Falls. No.
We were just talking about like the shit that we watched.
No,
man.
that's
Like
not. But
bring
that's
up
not even.
Simpsons.
No, like bro, like there's a poster in front of me of Goku, like literally right in front of me, and you're, oh, I like Gravity Falls.
Wearing a Naruto headband.
Got it on deck, yo. This is my
Keep that thing on me.
I'm just saying.
my little
He's
One
one of the
Piece
greatest shows.
ship.
It's so
Not
good.
gonna lie.
Gravity Falls.
Okay.
So, Foursides. I've asked you this in one of your stream chats before, but what made you want to begin your new adventure in streaming? Like what was the defining moment that you thought, you know what, I'm gonna fucking do this?
Well, it hit January. I had just been laid off of my job, so obviously a lot of free time on the hands. And up until then, I kind of like wasn't really playing video games for the last like years or even like last 2 years. I kind of just
Felt that.
like I'd play like, you know, Call of Duty with the boys, like just like casually, just like, you know, I'd play Smash Bros with my brother, but I wasn't really like playing games like that. And then I got laid off and I started playing games again, and then my buddy Anstet96. So if anyone else wants to check out another great streamer, he's usually streaming like COD, Minecraft, all this other stuff. Anstet96. He was like one of my old high school friends, and I saw him streaming because he like posted it somewhere. I forget. I don't know, Facebook or something. And then I'm like, yo, this is sick. I've been going on Twitch a lot since COVID because I was never really on Twitch up until like COVID really, and then like all of a sudden I'm at home all the time. I'm like checking out these streamers, and like I got super into it, and so I'm like, hey man, I watch streamers all the time, like I'll check you out. And I'm watching them, like, man, this seems really fun. And I'm like, I had actually bought a webcam, and I thought about streaming like, I don't know, a year before that, but I never did it, and I just kind of had the webcam sitting in my room. And he's like, you know what, buddy? You just got to do it. You just got to pop on the stream and just do it.
Right.
Like, you know what? Maybe like 5
100%.
streams down the line, you'll get the hang of it, and you'll start liking it. And that's exactly what happened. He just kind of like said, just do it, man. And that's what I did. And I mean, it's been about three months now, so it's going pretty good for 3 months.
I mean, with your growth that you've had so far, like in 3 months, that's actually pretty crazy. Like
Yeah,
you
it is, for real.
you breached the 100 follower mark. You're on like
True.
you're getting close to 120, aren't you? Something like that.
Yeah, I think I actually hit like 120 my last stream actually, so it's going
Yeah,
pretty.
shit, there
Honestly,
you go,
it's more
man.
than I thought. Back when I started, I'm like, nobody's gonna follow me, man. I'm just playing these games. Like I'm not even like, I don't know. I didn't think anyone was gonna follow me, but I'm appreciating all the support to everyone who's been following me. It's been great. It's been a good ride, honestly. Like I didn't really see
Definitely.
myself
Like,
doing this at all, but it's turned into like a really fun hobby of mine, just in general. Like not even just for the growth. It's just a fun thing to do, man.
I want to point something out.
What's up?
Foursides follower count currently 126.
True.
Views on his last stream 2 days ago 135.
Oh my god.
That is great. Like that's fantastic.
Yeah,
Like,
there you
I
fucking
just
go, bro.
Good one,
Yeah.
man. It's a lot about consistency. Like I've taken like a week off, and then it's like hard to get back into the loop of things. Just like with streaming, then getting your viewership to where it was at. Like it's hard to take days off in the game, I guess. Like, but
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, like I got a lot of free time, so I've been streaming a lot. But I don't know. It's been great, all the support, really. Like I really didn't expect much out of it, but I appreciate all the followers thus far, and I'm looking forward to many other followers to come and more great streams. Because like I got a lot of games on the list I've been wanting to play, and I lately, because I don't know, I feel like a year ago when I wasn't really playing much games, it was kind of like, you know, I could play some video games or I could do something a little more productive, and I feel like streaming gives me that sort of like feeling of like doing something a little bit more productive than just kind of sitting in my room playing games. Like it feels like, you know, I am sitting in my room
I agree
playing
100%.
games,
Yeah.
but I'm also like, I don't know,
Entertaining people.
entertaining.
And
people,
you're
you know,
multitasking.
it's more
Feels
rewarding
good.
of an experience, I find.
Right.
At least for me.
Good point. I definitely feel like I enjoy games more when I stream them.
That too,
Hundred
yeah.
percent, because you'll have people that come and join your chat and actually talk about the game and stuff with you, and it's a very surreal experience when
It's
you
like-
have random people that are hundreds of thousands of miles away from you and shit like that. Like
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
just sitting
No,
there talking to you, chatting
I
with
got
you in the game.
fans like from Europe, from the Philippines, South America. Like it's great seeing all these people from everywhere, literally just like showing up and saying hi and stuff. And it's like anything really. It's like, you know, sharing an experience makes the experience way better. So the more people I can share like playing this game with, the more fun it ends up being. So
Right. So would you
It's
say
good time.
that it's good to play games that you like? Who cares if anyone watches? Just play what you think is fun.
for
Like-
sure, man. Like I mean, obviously, yeah. Like you want to play what's fun because you, for the most part, like you want to like be entertain yourself, and you're not gonna really be entertaining if you're playing something you don't want to play, right? And for me, like a game like I'm playing Zelda right now, like I can play that all night. My last stream I think went like 8 hours long. Like it was like a whole shift of just playing video games, and like that, like game like that, I can do that. Like I have no problem playing Zelda 8 hours straight.
You had a 9-hour Minecraft stream a week ago.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Minecraft is another
That's
one. When you
crazy.
get sucked in, man. It's like I just gotta build this next thing. I just gotta mine some more diamond or something. Like, you know, you just get
Nick,
stuck.
would you like to elaborate on how you play Minecraft?
Toxic.
He's the
Absolutely.
most annoying person
So,
to play
like,
Minecraft with.
I would
so, like,
say
Nick,
on,
Nick takes the
my-
mine in Minecraft too literal.
So if I'm playing on Java like my PC, I'm terrible because I'm absolute dog water with my keyboard still because it's still new to me. But like Bedrock, I was that dude, my guy. I can fuck you up. Like I did a lot of
You were
PvP stuff
good,
on the 360.
but you spent. If you were not like fighting somebody in game or something, you spent 100% of your time underground.
Oh yeah,
All day, every day. You don't.
And we would
do,
only start. I don't build. No
Nick,
one always
have you
started.
ever built a
mining.
house in Minecraft?
No, not really. There's a couple. I can think of one that was like 7.5 years ago. Because we had a community board with like 12 people on it, like when I
Yeah.
was in 8th grade on my 360, and I still have that same file on my 360 back in Alabama.
That's
Like,
like,
in
half the
Minecraft,
fun
I
for
am the
me is
builder.
building, like,
I
a
love
sick base.
Exactly. I love building like
Hate it.
extravagant builds. and
Hate
shit.
it. Nope. Not for me, my guy. I want to kick some ass, beat some mobs. I want to get overpowered as possible as quickly as possible.
Fair
Min-max
enough, fair enough.
everything. Want to min-max all
I
of
feel
it.
like that's where I'm.
I feel like
about
you
to
would
get
enjoy like speed rushing the game or something, Nick. I feel like if you did like some
You should try
speed
that,
rushing
yeah.
videos, you would like that.
Speed gaming. Speed running.
speed running.
Speed
rushing.
Speed rushing.
What did
Speed
I say?
rushing. Speed rushing. Speed rushing.
Speed
Really fast! Ah! You're screaming the entire time you're playing.
Jesus Christ.
So, okay. Speaking of games, Foursidez. Okay, so you said you enjoy Nintendo 64 games, like it's like your shit.
For sure.
Number one being Melee, whatever. Don't even correct me. No, I swear to God.
I hate you. I hate you. Okay, Nick says
oh my God,
melee.
Melee. Melee.
Instead of saying melee, like in games where you melee, or in
yeah.
the game Melee, he says melee, and it's one of the most annoying things to me on the face of this earth.
I hate you so much.
It's a common mistake. I swear, I'll probably call them melee. I can't even call it melee anymore. I used to call it melee growing up until like somebody's like, "It's melee, dude." I'm like, "Fuck, you're right." Like,
The announcer in Smash Bros goes Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah,
He said it like that. It's his fault.
That's why I think I got confused as a kid. But yeah, for GameCube, that's easily next to Double Dash, easily my two favorite GameCube games. And then for N64, Ocarina of Time, of course,
And
Smash
Smash
64.
But
like,
what would be your
anything.
third? What would be your
My-
third?
Jeez. Paper Mario 64. I don't know if you guys
Oh
are.
my
Ooh,
goodness.
yeah.
Paper Mario 64,
I haven't-
dude. That's in that top
But-
5 games for me.
Thousand Year Door or Paper Mario 1?
Paper Mario 1. But
Really?
I've
Your Door's
never
good.
I wish I
actually
could
gone
relate.
very far in Thousand Year Door, and I think that's going to be on the list for stream games.
Yeah, that would be a
That's on
good
my
string
list.
game. That would be a
Yeah,
really
for
good string
sure.
game. I fuck with it. I fuck
That's
with
one
it.
of those great games I've just never gone to.
Makes sense.
So, Foursidez, as you stated earlier, you are from the great country of Canada.
Yes, sir.
You're just outside of Detroit. Have you
Ew.
ever actually like been in America? Like, have you been to America?
Yeah, man. Yeah. So, I mean, being on the border, like I was saying off the podcast, I was saying how like 90% of Canada's population lives like within like so many miles of the border. Like everyone's kind of along the border, and the majority of Canada is unpopulated. Like, just nobody's living out there. But yeah. So being a border city, like for like concerts and stuff, most like artists go over to Detroit. So if I want to see like a good concert, like a big name, I'm typically going to Detroit or Toronto, but for most of the time it's Detroit for me. And so I've been over there for a bunch of concerts, bunch of like comedy shows
who?
and stuff.
Like, give us concert examples.
So I seen Linkin Park way back in like 2010 or something. That was a sick one. That was a sick show. Rest in peace, Chester Bennington, of course.
Wow, you got to see that.
Got to see him live before
Wow.
he passed, which was a great experience. I was like, growing up, I was such a Linkin Park fan. Like, I know a lot of people think like consider that like a little cringy, but I don't give a shit, dude. I hold that.
But back in the day, bro.
Like people think Nickelback is the same way. Like Nickelback's got some good.
Same thing with
They've
Green
got some hits,
Day.
but-
Green Day.
Green Day, yeah, similar.
Green Day, yeah.
They're
I
just
love
James-
Green Day, like early high school.
High school. Ew,
Early high school, like late
I'm
middle school.
talking about
Green
fifth grade. I like Green Day. You're talking about like you're talking about last week. You like Green Day? A little different, dude.
Nah, man, I love alternative music so much.
Yeah, I've been to Detroit for concerts, and I don't know if you guys ever been to Ohio, but there's
my family's from Ohio.
Nope.
Oh, Dayton, Ohio. That's such a
nobody goes to Ohio.
Actually,
I know Ohio's kind of like
you know it doesn't exist.
Ohio.
No, Ohio doesn't exist. It's a myth.
Oh, yeah, Ohio. There is no. No, that's
Ohio.
Wyoming. Wyoming doesn't exist.
Oh, okay. I've never even heard of Wyoming.
And you're up there in the northern states too. That's great.
Wyoming
is Wyoming a northern state?
It's like no, it's Midwest.
Oh, I'm retarded. Okay, got it.
Near Montana.
Okay.
Wyoming is a state to where like guns outnumber people like 6-1.
It's like in Canada where they outnumber by mooses.
Like there may be less people in Wyoming than there is in your city.
Dude, we got less of a population than California. Like throughout all of Canada, I think we got like 33 million, and California has like 37 million or something.
That's so many fucking people.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
that's so many people.
So like with your experiences coming to the United States and versus growing up in Canada, what would you say are like the biggest differences just like living day-to-day life?
Tough question.
Like I know like our healthcare and our gun policies and all that kind of stuff are like
it's like
different.
One thing I feel a lot more safer in Canada because like I know if something goes wrong, like I get hit by a car or some shit, like I'm not like in debt for the rest of my life.
Right.
So,
right.
So like I feel like I don't know if you guys played RuneScape much growing up, but I've always made the joke that whenever I hop the border into the States, it's like I'm hopping into the wildy. Like I'm going into the wilderness because it's just like a lawless. I feel like I could get. I don't know. I could just get fucking
blasted.
If anything could go wrong, I mean, true. I mean, true. You know, you live next to Detroit your whole life. All you see is the
right. Detroit's a bad place, my guy.
Yeah,
bad place.
Yeah. The North is a lot more dangerous than the South is of the United States.
I mean, are we including Florida in that sentence?
Florida isn't part of the United States.
Florida and Ohio no longer exist.
Florida's their own country.
Yeah,
Florida is their own country.
I feel like I like. I always say if I was rich, I'd rather live in the States because I mean the taxes aren't as brutal. And like if you have the money, the healthcare is better. One thing about Canada is that you do have to wait. Like if you want to see a specialist, like say you got some problem, you need to go to like I don't know. Some sort
cardiologist.
Of the gynecologist.
Oh,
no,
Get your pussy examined.
All right.
Okay, got it.
No, I'm saying though, if you need to see a specialist, you gotta wait like a good 4 or 5 months just to sit in line to get there. So
Oh my god.
it can be a little brutal. I mean, if it's serious enough, they'll kind of
like speed you up, bro.
Speed up the
Yeah.
process.
I could.
But at the same time, it's kind of annoying. If I was rich, I could afford like better healthcare and less taxes. Then I would go to the States. But in terms of like being comfortable, I feel so comfortable in Canada. Like,
fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, like, I just can imagine waiting 4 or 5 months to get my coochie examined. Like, that's just a long time with no coochie examination, my guy.
Oh my
Like,
god.
if I want my coochie examined, I want it tomorrow. You know?
Nowadays, at least, I completely understand people saying that they don't want to be here. Especially because of like our last 8 presidential candidates have not been the greatest. Every single one of them has not been that great.
America, fuck yeah!
But I can understand why people nowadays at least don't want to come over here. So like, what would you say about the food? The differences between like Canadian and American foods.
Is there any difference?
So you guys definitely load it up more. Like I'm talking like you go to McDonald's and like they don't have like countries in the world. They don't have like supersize. They've never had a supersize in Canada. There's never like like I feel like most places like they'll load up on sauce. They'll give you like the works, and I like that about the States. Like if I'm getting food in the States, like in Detroit, there's something called like a coney dog, which is kind of like a dog with like really
loaded.
Anyways, absolutely delicious. They load that up, and luckily though, in my city specifically, we have a lot of like restaurants and like good local food compared to most other places. And I live in Windsor, Ontario, and they by far from anywhere I went have the best pizza in the world. And I will put that I'll put that on my gravestone.
Better than Connecticut? Better than Chicago?
Dude, anywhere I've went.
Chicago's deep dish pizza is just soup. It's not pizza.
And I looked at like, why the hell is our pizza so good? And I guess there's like a lot of Italian immigration in like the 60s or something. So like, and there's like, we probably got like 50 plus pizza places local, like more than 50 pizza places locally. And they all have like a specific style. It's called like Windsor style pizza. You can search it up. It's so bomb, dude.
And I'm just saying, you can't out pizza the Hut. You just can't.
But like here, it's like you got like a Domino's, a Little Caesars, and like
you just can't out Pizza the Hut.
See, we got Pizza Hut, we got Domino's, we got Little Caesars. That's like fast food pizza. That's not like the good stuff. I mean, I'll still eat it. I'll still fuck pizzas, man. I'll get down with some hot.
But okay, so rank.
Don't get me wrong.
so rank the 4 pizza chains: Little Caesars, Domino's, Papa John's, and Pizza Hut.
Okay, I've never had Papa John's. I'll say that. So I gotta leave that one out. Top out of the 3 though, I'm going Domino's first. Dude,
that makes
Domino's,
me so
like,
upset.
It's like I don't know, dude. It's like greasy enough, but not too greasy. And it's like they had the one. It's like the Brooklyn style pepperonis, man. Oh, with like the thin crust. Ooh, that's just
thin crust. What are you, my 68-year-old mother?
Yeah,
what?
Search it up. The
thin
Brooklyn
crust
style pepperoni.
Oh
Get the Brooklyn style pepperoni.
Thin crust is good.
No, Cap.
Yeah,
you're eating paper. You're eating paper.
I don't know if I'm big into the deep dish. The only one I've had is Little Caesars deep dish. I'll be honest.
Okay,
it's like
that was not even deep dish. It's just thick.
It's little. It's like me. Me and Little Caesars deep dish have something in common. We're thick. But so you would say Pizza Hut over Little Caesars?
I've only had Pizza Hut like twice, but I'm pretty sure in quality, yeah. But at the same time, man, like when I'm drunk and somebody pops in with a hot and ready, dude, I'm mucking the shit out of that.
But if you go get a hot and ready pizza, do you get pepperoni or do you get cheese?
Oh, always pepperoni.
I'm leaving the call. Pepperoni is overrated. Overrated.
Nick, you get cheese pizza?
Yes, I get cheese pizza. Yes, I'm 7 years old, and I will drink it with my Sprite with no ice. Okay.
Are you at a birthday party in 3rd grade?
Yes! I won my birthday
This
cake!
guy's in the fucking McDonald's party room.
Oh my god! But yeah, with America loading up their foods and drinks and stuff more, I saw a video the other day that a McDonald's large is the same size as a small. Like in the UK, like their large is a small in the US.
Yeah. Like you guys, like the sizes. I remember last time I went to Detroit, it was like this. Like I got like I think a medium. Like this is fucking huge.
That's what she said. So, but like, is the menu different? So McDonald's is an example because me and Noah have both worked.
I'm sure that they have like
is the menu different?
Canadian only items. Like I'm sure we have things in America that are only here.
It's just syrup. The menu's just syrup.
Like, do you guys have like the Angus? Do you guys have the Angus?
They did a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Like I remember ads when I was like 7.5 years old. But like last week, nah, dog.
Yeah, like I don't know like how much different it really is. Honestly, I know like everywhere in the world, McDonald's like has a different kind of item wherever you go.
Right.
But
right.
yeah, I don't know. All I know is that they load that shit up in the States.
Load that shit up. Hell yeah. Extra sauce.
You want to know? So, at McDonald's, all the managers, they get free food. And the crew members get theirs. They have certain items they can get free, and then the rest they get like half off. So, do you want to know what Nick's go-to meal was whenever he left work? He would get a Big Mac, 2 filet-o-fishes, a large fry, and a large fruit punch. And ingest all of it.
Yep, and no one would.
Less than 10 minutes.
No one would come home sometimes, and I would be so tired from work that I would fall asleep in my boxers on the bed eating McDonald's. And so he walks in his room, and I'm just sitting there, like almost naked, asleep eating McDonald's, like mid bite.
9 out of 10 times, I'm just getting McDoubles and junior chickens. 9 out of 10 times, it's a McDouble.
I mean, you can't beat them. They're good.
You can't beat them, dude. And
I mean,
like, I don't know about you guys, but like the McGangbang, like how many times?
Right,
you guys
bro. My roommate has put me
on
on that. It's good. It's good. Good.
Does everybody know about the McGangbang? Is that like a big thing?
Like the high school. That was my high school go-to. I haven't had one in years.
That's the stream title, by the way. McGangbang.
McGangbang.
No context. Episode 2. McGangbang. Boom.
Dude,
we got it.
I had my own style of McGangbang. I get like a side of pickles because when you ask for extra pickles, they only throw in like 2 extra pickles. Like,
dude, I put like 85.
I want the fucking
the whole bag.
I asked for a side of pickles. They give you like a whole little cup of them.
Yeah.
So I load that shit on. I put like 20 pickles on that bitch, and then I get the hot mustard because nothing beats a McDonald's hot mustard.
Really?
I dumped that over in it, and I split the McDouble like in between the patties. So I undo like the 2 patties there, and then I put the junior chicken in between there.
Junior chicken.
I had my own special McGangbang.
Junior chicken.
Junior
bro,
chicken.
What the fuck's a junior? What's a junior chicken?
That's a Canada thing.
It has to be.
It's like a mini McChicken.
It's already small.
The price of a McDouble. It's like
we just have the McChicken, man.
Your prices are all fucked up.
Of like a McDouble, but chicken. It's dope.
Okay,
that's funny. That's crazy. You guys don't have that. Like that. Junior chickens are classic, man.
Noah, can I tell the hot and spicy story about
the hot? That was one of the worst nights of my life.
All right, so we graduated high school in 2017. So this is we graduated in May 2017, so this is like August or September of 2017, and it's like football season, and we like our McDonald's me and Noah both worked at that time was right next to the football field that I played on and all that.
When he says right next, like, I'm talking like maybe 100 feet.
Yeah,
100 feet away from the football stadium.
Yeah. So nice. My senior year we started this thing where we were playing a team from out of state that we paid to play. That's kind of trash to like have a sort of an easy week before we played a really good school.
Easy win.
Yeah, easy win. And me and Noah were closing that night, and like a manager. I think we had one more person, so it was a manager, me and Noah, and then like one other person. And this school was like kind of a rougher part of town in Tennessee. I don't know what part of Tennessee kind of group. And they walk in and there's like 40 of these motherfuckers. They were not good at football, but they were not little. Right? And so they walk in and we're all like, "Oh, fuck me. Oh my God, this is the worst thing ever. We're trying to go home. There's 40 people in the lobby. Like, we still have, of course, stuff going on a drive-through, and so my boss is like, Nick, go up front and take orders. I'm like, okay. I go to run up front. No, do you remember me falling?
Yeah,
I fell so fucking hard, my guy. Like, I ate it in front of 40 people. I get up and dust myself off. I'm like, what can I get for you? Like a fucking idiot, right?
Nothing worse than falling in public, man.
Yeah, right.
I fell down the stairs once at my old job. That was the worst. That was the worst.
So I go up to ring these guys up, and they have just a really thick, like, city, like, poverty city kind of. I couldn't, like, whatever. I'm trying to get along with them. They're cracking up. We're cracking jokes, and it's going well. Let me get 4 hot and spicy. Okay. I'm ringing up, like, hot mustard for these guys. No, it's buffalo sauce. There's a hot and spicy McChicken in some places. McDonald's actually offers it at the
we have it
most.
now.
Yeah,
I think we have it now. That's like a new thing, right?
yeah. But like certain locations used to have it.
Okay.
So those dudes are all ordering McChickens, and I was ringing them up for buffalo sauce. So about 24 McChickens in, we put this together. Oh shit, they wanted burgers. So like one dude got a fry and like 3 buffalo sauce. He's like, where's my chicken? And we're like, what?
My hot and spicy.
Where my hot and spicy at, bro? And I'm like, what? And yeah, so we had to remake like 8 orders.
That was a very bad night because like
and our manager
there were 40 plus of those football players, and each of them got at least 2 McChickens.
Yeah. Noah's and like I get done.
The only one in the back making.
Yeah, and then the manager's like, she was dog water, bro. She's like trying to do everything and just completely fucking shit up. Like she should have just chilled out and done one thing instead of doing 15. It was rough. It was a bad time. It was one of the last like time for me and Noah worked together in that store. Rats and roof was falling in. Horrible experience. Don't recommend.
Yikes.
Well, we're kind of coming on the edge of our time limit here, so I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Is there anything else you would like to say to the people Foursides? Where can all these people find you and enjoy your content and stuff at?
It's gonna be twitch.tv/Foursides with a Z or a Z if you're a fellow Canadian. Anyways, I got all the rest of my socials there. I don't really post much on the rest of them, but I'm looking to do that. Try to catch my streams. I'm trying to be more consistent. We'll see how it goes. I was trying to do Monday to Thursday around like 6-7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we'll see how that goes. Try to pop in, shoot me a follow. That'd be much appreciated. And let me know if you came from the podcast, because that'd be sick to know. And you'll probably catch me if you're in either ARC's or IceNM's streams there. And
yeah, I've got it
probably chilling in your chat too.
Yeah, I've got it set to where it automatically hosts either of you. So
sweet, yeah. I think
anybody that follows me, if I'm not online and you are, it's probably gonna host you. So they'll probably see their stuff too. Anyway, it's been great having you. We'll see everybody later. Okay,
man. Yeah, we gotta do it again sometime.